Oliver, Mr. Oliver's resource page. Mr. Oliver, Mr. Oliver, Mr. Oliver's resource page. Mr. Oliver, Mr. Oliver, Mr. Oliver's resource page. Oh,
Unit 6, Lesson 1 homework. Let's get right into it, y'all. All right. Today is all about observing place value relationships when multiplying and dividing. All right. So we're going to be talking about how each digit is just more than a digit. Okay. Because the digit 6 that's in the ones place, it has a completely different value if that same digit is in the thousands place. Okay. So it's like, yeah, basically a digit has a completely different value depending on where it is. All right. So let's get straight into it with the homework. All right. Our first, number 1, we talk about what happens to the value of the number 327 when it shifts one place to the right. Okay. So we got to really talk about what happens when you're shifting to the left versus the right. Okay. So let's think about the number 327. This problem, they're asking you it's going to shift one place to the right, okay? What I need us to realize is every time a number shifts, the value changes, and it changes by 10, because everything is about place value, and when you multiply something by 10, it's going to move it to the left, and when you divide something by 10, it's going to move it to the right, okay? So when we look at this number, the number right now is 327. We're going to take a look at it in our placement value chart, and we're going to shift all the digits to the right. All right. And when we shift those digits, that 3 that started out in the hundreds place, now it's shifted one place to the right. It's no longer a 3 that's worth 300. It is now worth 30. Okay. So that 3 went from 300 to 30. That 2 went from 20 to 2, and now that 7, which was in the ones place, is now in the tenths place. So notice, this number went from 327, and now it is 32.7, okay? That is the power of placement value. If we were to move that number to the left, it would change by 10 every time we moved it, okay? Let's say we wanted to keep moving it. If we moved it again to the right, it wouldn't just divide by 10, it would divide by 100. Let's say we're moving it 3 times to the right. It would divide again, so it would divide by 1,000. So it's like every time it's moving, it's by 10. So it's by 10 times 10 is 100. Times 10 is 1,000, okay? So when you're moving to the right, it's dividing. When you move to the right, it's dividing by 10. When you're moving to the left, it's always multiplying by 10, okay? I need to make a song for that. I don't know. We need to be like, ooh, we could do something with the to the right, to the left, roll 10. But yeah, we could be like, to the left. We're going to do something with that. Y'all let me know if we could work something about that. We could be that. I know that song. We could do something like that, but maybe incorporate place value. But anyway, we're going to move on. Let's go to the second question, because usually I only like to do one question with y'all, but this is a brand new lesson, so we're going to touch on like our second question too. And it's very important, all right? Because that first question, we were really talking about when a whole number moves. So we were talking about the entire number and how the entire number, the value changes, okay? But now this next question, we're really just focused on one digit in the entire number, okay? And that digit, I'm sorry, not the digit, but the number itself is 118,125, okay? So I'm probably, like, it's crazy because I'm talking to y'all, but I'm like thinking in my head, how am I gonna, I wish y'all only knew how I do these videos. I literally sit up here and talk to y'all, and then I go back and have to edit and put stuff in place value. Never mind, y'all don't care about none of this. But y'all have no idea how time consuming it can be, and it's time consuming. It's worth it because you guys are worth it, but I need you to take advantage of it because I'm literally taking my entire weekend and making videos for you guys. All right, never mind. I went off on a tangent. Y'all know I do that sometimes. All right. But like I said, this number, 118,125, our focus of this number is just one single digit. Okay? The digit that we're looking at in this number is the 2. All right? So y'all tell me, what is that 2 in this number, 118,125, worth right now? Just the 2. What's it worth? I hate it when, man, I can't stand when y'all do this. I ask a question and then you don't want to answer. You want to be quiet, can't even talk to me. Talk through the screen, man. Talk through the screen. Okay. All right, never mind. I get a little worked up. All right, but here we go. Right now, that 2 is in what place? Right now, it is in the tens place. So it's not worth 2. It's worth 2 times 10. So right now, that 2 is worth 20. Okay? But our question is, how does the value of that digit... Sorry, I had to look at the question. Okay, sorry. How does the value... know what to do? No! All right. How does the value of that 2 change when it's moved 2 places to the left? Okay? Now, if y'all were just listening on the first problem, I told y'all, whenever a digit moves to the left, when it moves 1 time to the left, it's going to be times 10. If it moves 2 times to the left, it's going to be times 10 again, which makes it 100. 3 times to the left, it's going to be another 10, which is going to make it 1,000. Okay? So think about that. We're going to take this 2 and we're going to move it 2 times to the left, which means, is it going to divide or is it going to multiply? Come on, man, say something. I'm so tired of y'all. I can't wait to see y'all. Wait till I see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to be like, ooh, I ain't say nothing yesterday on the video. Well, let's go. All right, so that 2 in the tens place is going to move to the left 1 time, which takes it into the hundreds place. And then we're going to move it 2 times. So now that 2 is in the thousands place. So let's talk about how that to the thousands place. I'm sorry, not thousandths. I hope I said that correctly because that's very important. There's a very big distinction. All right, so we talked about what happened. It multiplied by 10, and then it multiplied by 10. So altogether, it multiplied by 100. So that 2, it went from a value of 20, and now a value is 2,000. Does that make sense? It better make sense, okay? It went from the tens place to the hundreds place to the thousands place. Okay. So when it goes to the left, everything on in the box of hair. To the left, don't you ever. Sorry, yeah. Ask y'all, I don't even know if y'all knew what I was singing, but ask y'all parents, play that part that I just sung for your parents and they'll know what song I'm talking about. It's Beyonce, and I'm not even really a big Beyonce fan, but everybody knows that song except for you guys, because we're old and you're not. So go ask your parents, sing this song like, to the left, everything you own in the box to the left, and ask them what I'm singing. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, I know that song. That's what your mom and your daddy going to say, Mr. Oliver, I know what song that is. Okay, but anyway, so basically the value changes. When the numbers move to the left, it's going to multiply by powers of 10, 10, 10, 100, 1,000, okay? And when it goes into the right, it's going to divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 100, divide by 1,000, okay? And then another thing too I want to point out too, whenever you're dividing, like you're dividing by 10, it's the same thing as multiplying by 1/10, because you're going to see that sometimes, okay? So if you see something they're asking you, what if this value multiplies by 1/10? Or it multiplies by 100. That's just another way of saying that it's dividing, okay? All right, I didn't talk y'all to death, but you know what? I'm kind of glad y'all told me I fell off, because I was like, I really like making these videos, because in class, y'all, I don't know if you noticed, like, I can't always be as animated as I am on these videos, because like in class, I'd be more worried about speaking calmly. I like to keep a calm demeanor in the class, especially with, I love my class, but our energy, we have a very broad spectrum, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like there are times where you all are a reflection of me. And like y'all can see, I can be very silly at times, but a lot of times I can't be as silly as I want in class because it'll kind of take away from the lesson. So I love the way I'm able to make these videos and I can be all the way silly. Y'all can see a part of my personality in these videos that I probably can't always show you in class because I be wanting us to stay on task. And you know, when I get too silly in class, y'all start getting too silly. And you know, if I give y'all an inch, you're going to take a mile. I love y'all. Y'all get on my nerves with that. But anyway, my expectations. You got maybe 4 or 5 more questions. They're going to be based pretty much off these 2 questions, kind of in similar formats. Take your time. I put a place value chart at the top. Utilize it. Place value charts are going to be your best friend in this unit. We need to get a really good start off. So that's another thing too. I'm going to start, especially because it's the start of this unit, I'm going to be like doubling and tripling like the homework points, okay? I need for everybody to lock in. Talk to your teammates at your table. Let them know, hey, let's do our homework so we can meet these incentives and just really start off the lesson well, okay? All right, you guys. I guess I'll see you in a few hours. That's funny how I'm shooting this video right now. This is on a Saturday, but when y'all watch it, like I can make jokes like, see you in a few hours, because when you watch it, it's probably going to be, I think like, y'all might watch this Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know. But anyway, now I'm talking to death. Bye.
4 tenths, hundreds, thousands, to the right, tenths, hundreds, thousands, placement value, tenths, hundreds, thousands, to the right, tenths, hundreds, thousands, placement value, tenths, hundreds, thousands, to the right, tenths, hundreds, thousands, placement value, tenths, hundreds, thousands, to the right, tenths, hundreds, thousands, placement value. 1 tenth equals 10 hundreds equals 100,000. Yeah, we getting. 1 tenth equals 10 hundreds equals 100,000. Yeah, we getting money. 1 tenth equals 10 hundreds equals 100,000. Yeah, we getting. 1 tenth equals 10 hundreds equals 100,000. Yeah, we getting money. Tenths, hundreds, thousands, to the right, tenths, hundreds, thousands, placement value, tenths, hundreds, thousands, to the right,